PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over Western Michigan. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. It's complete on the right side. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cyclones can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Cyclones coming off a program record for wins, their second-best poll finish ever, and who could forget that Pop-Tart Bowl victory over Miami? Matt Campbell continues to have the Clones flourishing.
Yeah, made it to the Big 12 championship game. Now they're trying to take the next step.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Well, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. They're setting up the screen. Looking for room at the 30. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Direct snap, and they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the touchdown, Minnesota? Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. Oh, and he missed it, and we're still tied. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Got his man downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Beck. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And what a call by the defense. The zone blitz, kind of mix it in, do a good job making it look maybe like man. Bringing the linebacker, so much speed, so quick, right in the quarterback's face. He had no chance.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They'll start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Taylor. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Cyclones will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we...
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
That's reeled in. It's Sowell. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Coleman.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Coleman. And the Golden Gophers get enough for the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Still running at the 40. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. I'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and they now lead by 5. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand.
Breaks into the open. Past the first down marker and still running. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And Be dragged down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run in.
Oh, they knock it free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He'll be brought down, but he was... Touchdown, Iowa State. How about... Defense taking one back.
Great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the two-point try. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. To the air, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And they got him. A sack denies to try to convert on fourth down.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Hansen. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3 from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. The official says no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. The Cyclones have it in scoring position on first and goal. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Beck's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as... An injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here we go. Tries again to get it in. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
Sneaks it into the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give out of the gun. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. They want to throw it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The play action fake. Dances away. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. The 30, at the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Hansen. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and this defense had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. It's caught. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. See if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. You've got to do a better job.
Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the fourth quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
Another incompletion on third down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Makes the grab past the marker. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the Golden Gophers will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love this offense going RPO on first, second, and third down at any point during the game because this quarterback does a really good job with his decision-making. He does a great job reading the defense, seeing the look, counting the box, and he's almost perfect on these decisions to hand the football off on RPOs.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Turner. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Tracy. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Cyclones are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Snagged out of the air.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll return it from the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And I think out routes are solely about timing, because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you can just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by one possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Pulls it in. It's Tracy. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Coleman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. So the fourth down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. The Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it, first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. lead in a one-possession game in the fourth. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Vanderbilt. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Beck. Got his man in the middle. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the tailback. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Townsend. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Today's game in football, it's about getting your speedsters in space. Why? Because you let them do the rest. You get them the football quickly, let them break tackles. You see so many times them making plays after the catch. So hard to stop.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Pucks it out of the air. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cyclones have pushed it inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. A first down run in the red zone.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
On second and goal, they go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. He wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. Looking for a man, it's Beck. Beck's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones! Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Pulls and fires complete. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burns are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great.
Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with the default roster option. Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the expanded list of available options. You can import your team builder created teams and customize your conferences, complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to time to figure out where. Now for the fun part. Here you'll create. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role.